And I'm like, up
Hi,
close.
I'm Shay. Okay,
And
go
I'm
ahead.
Shealyn. What? I can't be close? I wanted to be close. All right, I'll back up. Sorry.
You don't have to back up. I was just saying because you were talking at the same time I was talking, so I was like, "Oh wait, you go ahead."
That's normal.
I know we do that a lot. Talk over each other. We have a lot of opinions.
I'm just so excited.
I know. Whatever. We talk every week. It's fine.
But yes, okay. What movie are we doing today?
Today we're doing Halloween 3, which I hated originally when I first watched it when I was really young. So,
well, yeah, because you probably saw like Tom Atkins trying to bang someone, and you're like, "Ew, he looks like my dad." Yeah,
a little bit, yeah, a little bit. But
yeah,
I feel like he looks like everybody's dad.
That's the weird thing. Like, I'm wondering, he's supposed to be a heartthrob, right? Like, are we supposed to be like how we would want to bang him in the motel? I just worry. I'm like, really? I guess
because the girl was like 20 years younger than him. They literally just met. Whatever. Like, let's not even discuss all the sexual harassment shit that happened in that movie.
Yeah, I mean, but she's the one pursuing him, so I guess it's okay. But also,
she was like, "Hey, yeah." I was like, "Damn, girl."
Yeah, he's like, "Aren't you tired?" And I'm like, "Ew."
She's like, "Hell no, let's go." I'm like, "Damn."
I mean, he looks like people I've probably banged before, so I'm not gonna. But also, like, I don't know. I don't get his whole appeal.
Yeah, it's very 80s. He's very 80s. But when I first watched it, I probably like the rest of the world who first watched it in theaters. I mean, I didn't watch it in theaters, but they did. And when it came out, and God knows when, 83 or something.
I was gonna say, whoa, no, is it? Why did I think
it's in the 80s? I don't know. 82.
Oh wow, it wasn't even
1982. But I guess what they wanted to do, because I didn't like it when it came out or when I first watched it, because it did not follow Michael Myers. But their premise was they wanted it to be a standalone. They wanted to take the Halloween theme of like it's Halloween, and then each Halloween was supposed to be a different.
Got it. Like Twilight Zone or something.
Twilight Zone or America Horror Story. Similar to that, each season is a different theme, but apparently people did not like this, and they wanted Michael Myers back.
Well, I could tell that because or maybe it's just her. There's probably other ones, but there's like characters that were in the other ones, like the girl who gets killed in the car in Halloween 1 is the mom in Halloween 3. So similar,
right? Jamie Lee Curtis is actually in this movie. Did you know that? I mean,
technically, because they show the
no, her voice. She does a voiceover.
Oh,
when they do the curfew
movie.
No, when they say curfew is time to go inside, that's her.
Oh,
she's uncredited in it.
Curfew. All residents of Santa Mira, please clear the street. Curfew is now in effect.
At 6 p.m., which I was like, that's a really early curfew.
I know. I was like, what kind of crazy shit? And then like our lead guy here, he's like walking from the bar or some shit at like 10 o'clock. I'm like, it's way past curfew. Did no one in the bar tell him it was curfew? Did he didn't get the memo? You think like that they would have told him?
They also fell under the spell of Tom Atkins, which apparently everyone is in love with him throughout the film, even the other doctor who's doing the research for it.
Oh yeah, the coroner's assistant.
Oh, that's what she is. Yeah, I'm like, really? Even she wants a piece of him? I mean, what the hell is going on here?
Well, yeah, and apparently his ex-wife is literally the only person in this movie that hates him to such a degree.
Well, that's because she has 2 kids by him and he sucks. So
and apparently he sucks hard. He sucks really hard. They're like, no, you are a piece of shit. Yeah. But whatever. And she tells him that every time he calls. And I'm just like, yeah, sorry.
It's probably because she's still in love with him secretly.
Probably. And then she sees all the things of reasons, like she sees him and is like, and then he's like drunk and now I got to go to, as usual, and I got to go to the hospital, so I'm never home. And then she's like, that's why we divorced. I forget.
Yep.
Okay.
And I don't like some like lame masks when she got the cool masks. Yeah.
Right. But hers are going to kill her children, but whatever.
Well, that's just what happens. But I love the theme song throughout, that haunting.
You know those London bridges, right?
Is that
it's the same theme song. It was London Bridges falling down.
Oh yeah, and that's why it's so catchy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And it haunts me. Like I end up singing that all day long whenever I think of this movie. And it's kind of creepy. Mm-hmm. Yeah, which is every week is when I watch this movie.
It was it's such a weird movie to rewatch it now, and you're just like, this is so fucking weird.
It is, but I like it. Like there's so a reason weird. Why it has its whole cult following is because I don't know, as a standalone film, it holds. I think it's good and
as a standalone film, not part of the series, because it literally makes no sense.
Well, yeah, they tried something, it didn't work, and then they reverted to the original plotline. That's right. Fine. But that's fine. I find it enjoyable. I know there's a lot of people obsessed with it's a whole polarizing thing, like whether or not you like Halloween 3. So I guess it's like pineapple on pizza. It's a whole thing.
Right, to each his own. Well, the premise of this movie, since we didn't talk about that, we just jumped right in. We assume you've seen it, so there you go. Is our leading man, as he is in it, where everyone wants him. He's a shitty father and ex-husband, and he works at a hospital, which I don't know if I want this drunk asshole like taking care of me, but if you just wandering off the street in the midnight shift, I guess that makes sense. Cool. I feel bad for that truck driver. Okay, let's just start there. So we open with someone who has a mask in their hand and they're running away from creepy people. And then I feel bad. So he ends up at some tow yard or something. And the dude is like, yeah, I'll take you wherever you need to go, wherever. And the guy's like, they're going to kill us all. Takes him to the hospital. And the guy's like, I'm out. I want nothing to do with any of this shit. I'm out. Don't talk to me. That's good. Hope he lives. Gotta go. But then later, Tom Atkins ends up at the same fucking place. I'd be like, dude, I need to move. It's time to go.
Yeah. Like, this isn't working out. That whole opening, I guess it's still the opening when they get to the hospital and how the old man dies is so extreme. Like, what is it? Eye gouging or the nose breaking?
He takes his like nose, his like nose bridge and like rips it.
I was like out.
And I'm just like,
it's a good reaction. Yeah.
Okay, why? Okay, you're a nurse. Okay, so the nurse that Tom Atkins totally harasses and slaps on the ass. Just
once again, why he's so wonderful.
He's so right? Wonderful. The 80s were a magical time.
Yeah.
So why are you screaming like you've never seen things? You work in a hospital.
Well, I think she hadn't seen something like that. And he was fine like minutes before.
He wasn't bleeding out. It just like,
but wasn't somebody wiping their hands on the curtain? I don't know. Oh, she sees the murderer. He's still there.
Yeah, she sees the murderer, the android who like burns himself up.
Oh my gosh, that's the best. Pours gas on his face.
He has no expression.
And lights it. Just amazing. I love it. I love that whole.
I love that. Everything was like such slow motion. You're like, the killer's getting away. Tom Atkins is like, what happened? Don't even tell me. I'm gonna go get him.
Yeah.
And he runs slow motion down the hallway. Excuse me, hey, buddy.
The guy's like, doo, doo, doo.
And I'm just like, well, that was, and he's like traumatized. I'm like, again, you're a doctor. I don't understand.
I mean, but that's a little extreme. Somebody just lit their face on fire and like exploded. That's a little.
That seems extreme. The explosion. I'm not sure if you did that, it would actually explode like that. But movie magic.
Yeah. Well, and it was a lot of gas, maybe. But yeah.
Maybe he came prepared. He's like, I'm going to need to die, so I need to have a whole bunch of gasoline with me, and I'll just douse
maybe
myself.
They just explode too, like the whole.
Maybe they are androids, as we find out. Now,
I think you have my same question. When does she switch into?
Nobody knows. Nobody knows.
Okay,
the director doesn't even know.
Got it. I thought I was missing something, and I literally kept today. I was like, I'm gonna sit and finally pay attention and like see if I could figure out when she switches. my idea is the whole time, because that's the only way she'd want to bang Tom Atkins. But
right, but she's so like distraught and emotion full.
No, she switches, I think, when they go into the fact that like last time before they're in the car.
Well, I think that's when she's kidnapped, they switch her. Because she's kidnapped before, like that's why he goes and looks for her in the factory. And then they murder her. She's dead, whatever.
Things happen.
It is a weird, it's a weird movie. Like everybody goes to his factory and then there's the family with the asshole child. Why is all the kids assholes?
Yeah, but the dad's an asshole too. Like the way he comes in, he's like a politician, like, whoa, and
he's a salesman. What do you want?
Yes,
he's like, hey, I'm the best.
Every time I see a kid that sucks, I look closely at their parents and they suck too. It's usually goes hand in hand. So their whole family, didn't shock.
Well, yeah, because she's all excited that the warlock or whatever, the alien, what is he? What is he?
Who? The bad old man?
Yeah.
No, he's just a normal guy, isn't he?
Is he?
Yeah, he's just a businessman. That's what I think. I don't know.
Because I read somewhere he was a warlock, and I'm like, he's a warlock.
I mean, I guess weird. It would make sense if he was some type of, like inhuman. Like that's why he's creating all this and wants to take over and everything, or have kids' heads explode or whatever. They shouldn't laugh at that. The whole, like, I don't know. This movie's great.
Although, while Tom Atkins here's a little fun fact for you. So Tom Atkins' wife was actually in it.
Oh yeah?
She was Marge, who like died by getting
which wife? He's had a few wives. No, I'm just kidding. Probably his wife.
I don't know, one of them. But in real life, his wife was poor Madge Gutman, who like ripped off, was tinkering with the thing in the hotel room and like zapped in the mouth and her whole face explodes.
No. Yeah. Oh, I liked her. She's like in bed reading with full makeup on. I was like,
yes, it sounds like you.
I know, I do that. That's why I have zits, because I sleep with for no reason except being lazy.
It's my hero. Is this lady?
Like, I'm just gonna sleep with eyelashes on. Sure. See what happens. But yes, any other notable scenes or
what is up with the ending? Okay, like I feel like it's
just ends.
Okay, this is what I like about it. I feel like it's something that would happen. Some crazy dude is calling the networks and he's like, you got to take this commercial off. And no one believes him.
Of course not.
Right. But every other movie that you would ever see, like they like in the nick of time, they've all fixed it and got everybody to take it off.
Yeah.
In this movie, they're like, fuck you. Like, what do you do? No. Like what? No, we're getting paid for this. We're gonna do the show, do the thing, the commercial or whatever. And so
I think it had to end that way
with this commercial. I mean, for real.
I was like in it. I was just staring at it. And then I thought, oh my gosh, it works. I'm like, dun, 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 dun. But it I think it had to end that way just because it was meant to be a one-off. So then, everybody dies, right? Is that the idea? Or the kids
no, it's if you're watching it, then the little thingies
it tightens on your face and brainwash, and then you.
Well, it's like snakes and bugs come and eat your face. I don't know. I don't really understand. I just saw that the little kid grabbed his head and like fell on the ground, and I was like, snakes and bugs and cockroaches and spiders came out of the mask.
But you were kind of happy because like you didn't like
because he was an asshole. And I was like, did he get did it bite him? And where did they all come from? I don't understand.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of questions, but just take it at
right. It's face value. This one is just okay. So anyone who watches this stupid commercial while wearing the mask dies at 9:00. Who's at home watching TV at 9:00
on Halloween? You mean
on Halloween?
Yeah, I think my curfew was like 10 or 11.
That's prime trick or treating time. What are you talking about?
That's late. Not when you're a good girl.
When I was a kid, it's dark. It's great.
It gets
that's when you trick or treat.
PM. People would start
the little kids, like the little kindergartners, go trick or treating when it's dusk.
Yeah.
But then the other kids are all hanging out. Come on now.
You were probably like smoking weed, doing bad things.
Right.
You, the bad seed.
Right. Yeah. And why was there only 3 kinds of masks? If you want to like really get people, then you need a variety. I mean, come on.
I mean, they kept the basics though. Like those are the signature. You're wearing the skull outfit here. But yeah.
Anything else from this movie that you liked other than, this stud?
How many Tom Atkins would you give it?
You know what? As a standalone 1980s ridiculous movie, I would go 3 out of 5.
All right. I'm going to say 4.5 out of 5.
You like it that much? Because you don't go past 4 9 times out of 10. Like, you don't really like.
I just think it's so like it was very entertaining.
It is entertaining. It's slow though. There's parts of it where you're like, what's gonna happen? Come on, let's go.
I like it. It has that TV movie vibe that I love so much.
That it does. That graininess to it. But then just like little bits of it is just like he keeps like calling back to his ex-wife being like, hey, so I'm not gonna make it right now, but I'll be by later.
Sucks.
And he grabs his 6-pack of beer and runs to the car. To get in the car with the
maybe
lady.
What made her see a lot of myself in it. Yeah, she like wears lingerie even to like romance him.
She knew that was coming.
This is why men think that they can look like that and get like a young hot babe. Like this created that.
I don't know if this movie specifically created that, but it does play into that. Yeah, it does.
I'm like, keep telling yourself that, but hey, it worked. At least in the movie.
Right. This guy is just going to go, and his kids are going to be dead, and he's just like, I just got to go be a doctor somewhere else.
He's the love interest in The Fog, right? Like with Jamie Lee Curtis, if I remember correctly.
I haven't watched that recently, so I don't remember. I'll have to look it up. I'm
pretty sure that's him, and I remember thinking that dude is way too old for her. And now I see like he had a whole, I don't know which one came first, honestly, but
he has a whole thing. There's a whole he's a stud, slaps women on the ass, So I mean, I found it's enjoyable now that, if you have to go, it doesn't belong to the Michael Myers series or franchise or whatever, but it's there. It's a standalone. It's very interesting. I love all of the really cheesy effects that happen. And how the hell, dude, why are bad guys so fucking weird? Why do you need to tell everyone your business? Look at, we stole Stonehenge. You won't believe how we got it here.
Oh yeah, that was a really weird plot line too.
Was that supposed to be like, it's ancient, it's from the aliens, and are you an alien?
I don't know.
Is this from your home planet? I don't.
Yeah, that was.
Is this what gets it to work? I don't.
Yes.
And I love that like Ellie is not give out any clues until she's in the car that she's an android. She's like, yeah, I'll go with you.
Yeah.
I'll do it. Let's go. And then she's like gonna murder him.
Well, because that's what she was supposed to do. So until next time.
I guess on that note, we're all done. Until next, follow us on Facebook and Instagram. Like, subscribe, share, hit the button, leave comments. Tell us what you think. Other than Kenny, thank you for that. But we can have other people leave comments too. It's all right. Although keep them coming. I do like the comments.
Yes. Can we count on you? Thank you.
Yes. Thank you. To our one fan who comments.
One day.
All right, then. On that note, we will see you next time. Bye.
And you're like, eh.
And scene.
Yeah.
Okay.
A leaf just fell down from. I'm inside. What the fuck? I don't know what's happening.
Oh goodness.